Why hair color matters more than you think after 60. Wise advice. Why hair color matters more than you think after 60. Have you ever caught a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and thought, something feels off, but I can't quite put my finger on it? Sometimes it's not the wrinkles, it's not the outfit, it's not even the hairstyle, it's the color. Yes, hair color can make a surprising difference in how youthful, radiant, or tired we appear, especially after 60. As we age, our skin tone changes. It becomes softer, a little paler, sometimes with more visible undertones. What looked fabulous at 40 or even 50 might now be working against us. Many women hold on to the same hair color for years out of habit, comfort, or fear of change. But the truth is, some shades can drain your complexion, harden your features, or highlight exactly what you're trying to downplay. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 hair colors that women over 60 should think twice about. Colors that might actually be aging you without you realizing it. And, more importantly, we'll look at 3 beautiful, flattering alternatives that can bring warmth, light, and softness back to your face. You don't need a dramatic makeover. You just need the right shade. So, if you've been wondering whether it's time to rethink your color, this is your sign. Let's dive into the shades that might be holding you back and discover the ones that can help you glow. If you find this useful, please subscribe for more real talk and wise advice. Jet black. Jet black hair carries a kind of presence that feels bold, striking, and unforgettable. And for many women, it becomes more than just a color. It becomes a statement of inner strength and timeless confidence. When your hair is jet black, it naturally creates a beautiful contrast against the skin, making your features appear more defined and giving your overall look a polished, youthful glow. But what makes jet black truly special is how it reflects light. Even the simplest haircut appears richer, deeper, and smoother because the color brings out every curve and texture of your hair. As women grow older, many start to believe that darker shades will make them look harsher or older, but the opposite often happens when the tone is chosen thoughtfully. Jet black creates a clean frame for the face, giving your appearance clarity and structure, helping your eyes appear brighter and your smile stand out more naturally. It also adds an instant feeling of neatness and sophistication, especially when paired with a soft cut that moves gently and lies close to the head. This color can make thinning or fine hair look fuller because the depth prevents light from exposing sparse areas, creating the illusion of thickness and richness. For women who are embracing change, jet black can feel like a fresh start, a color that wipes away dullness or faded tones and brings back the feeling of being vibrant and alive. It restores a sense of identity, especially for those who once had naturally dark hair and want to reconnect with a part of themselves they feel they lost over time. Jet black also gives your wardrobe more freedom. It pairs effortlessly with neutral shades, bright colors, soft pastels, and deep jewel tones, making everyday styling easier and more enjoyable. And emotionally, it can offer a quiet strength. There's something grounding about looking in the mirror and seeing a strong, defined, confident version of yourself staring back. Many women describe jet black hair as empowering because it allows them to stand out without trying, carrying a sense of mystery, elegance, and timeless beauty that only deep, dark tones can create. When maintained with regular trims and a gentle shine-enhancing routine, the color stays rich and smooth, making you feel put together even on simple days. It's a shade that doesn't just change how you look, but often changes how you feel. More centered, more expressive, and more connected to your own personal style. For women over 50, choosing jet black isn't about looking younger. It's about embracing a look that feels strong, clean, and beautifully intentional. It's about choosing a color that highlights your natural features, supports your confidence, and allows your personality to shine with quiet elegance. Jet black becomes a way to remind yourself that beauty isn't lost with age. It simply evolves, becoming deeper, more meaningful, and even more powerful with time. Platinum blonde. Platinum blonde is one of those hair colors that instantly transforms the way a woman looks and feels, especially after 50. Because it brings a fresh sense of brightness, softness, and youthful confidence that many darker shades simply can't achieve. When you choose platinum, it blends beautifully with natural grays, making regrowth less noticeable and giving your hair a smooth, even tone that feels effortless. This color has a special way of lifting the face, softening fine lines, and adding a natural glow that makes the skin appear brighter and healthier, almost like a gentle spotlight following you everywhere. Many women who switch to platinum blonde say they feel lighter, freer, and more expressive, as if they've stepped into a version of themselves they didn't realize was waiting beneath the everyday routine. The shade has a clean, modern elegance that pairs beautifully with short hair, long layers, textured cuts, or bobs, and it works with almost every style by adding clarity and shine. It also gives a sense of confidence because it signals that you embrace your beauty rather than hiding it, and that strength becomes part of your overall presence. Platinum blonde works especially well for women who feel their natural color has become dull or washed out over the years, because the bright tone adds life and dimension without needing complicated styling. The color reflects light in such a flattering way that even thin or fine hair looks fuller and more voluminous, giving the illusion of movement and thickness. It also has a naturally elegant look that can be edgy, classy, or sophisticated, depending on how you style it, making it a versatile choice that grows with you. And while the idea of going platinum may feel bold at first, it often becomes one of the most empowering choices you can make because it shifts the focus toward your features and your confidence rather than your age. It's a reminder that beauty doesn't have to fade. It can evolve, shine, and even become more meaningful with time. Choosing platinum blonde can feel like letting go of old expectations and stepping into something new that reflects your personality in a brighter, more expressive way. It invites compliments, turns heads, and gives you a refreshed sense of presence. Not because it tries to make you look younger, but because it highlights the beauty you already have in a clean, modern, and striking way. And whether you wear it with waves, a soft bob, a pixie, or longer layers, the color brings a gentle glow that adds charm and warmth to your entire look. For many women, platinum blonde becomes more than just a color. It becomes a shift in confidence, a breath of fresh air, and a reminder that you can still reinvent yourself at any age. Not to hide who you are, but to celebrate it with a brightness that feels truly your own. Vivid red. Vivid red is more than just a color. It is a message, a feeling, and a presence that immediately transforms the way a woman carries herself. When a woman chooses a vivid red lipstick, scarf, dress, or even a bold red streak in her hair, she is choosing to be seen, valued, and remembered. There is something powerful about this shade because it captures strength and warmth at the same time, giving you the confidence that sometimes gets buried under responsibilities, routines, and years of giving to everyone but yourself. Vivid red lifts your spirit without asking for permission. It brightens your face, wakes up your features, and adds a youthful glow that makes you feel alive from the inside out. Many women over 50 and 60 avoid strong colors because they fear they might look too loud. But the truth is, vivid red becomes even more meaningful with age. It highlights the wisdom in your eyes, frames your smile, and turns your natural elegance into something unforgettable. When light hits this color, it creates a soft radiance around your skin, making you look fresh, energized, and naturally vibrant without trying too hard. It also carries a deeply emotional side, reminding you of times you felt fearless, joyful, or simply ready to embrace life with open arms. Wearing vivid red can spark memories of moments when you took bold steps, made brave choices, or felt beautifully unstoppable. And when you see yourself in the mirror wearing this shade today, it reconnects you with that same strength. It gives you a sense of renewal, as if you are stepping into a brighter version of yourself. Vivid red has the magic to turn an ordinary day into a day where you feel present, confident, and proud of the woman you have become. It softens the lines of age not by hiding them, but by drawing attention to your natural beauty in a way that feels honest and real. This color becomes a reminder that you can still choose passion, still choose boldness, and still choose to be the center of your own story. When you walk into a room wearing vivid red, whether it is a lipstick, a blouse, a handbag, or even a simple red detail in your look, you don't fade into the background. You stand tall with a quiet confidence that speaks without saying a single word. It tells the world that you are here with purpose, beauty, and individuality. And the best part is how it makes you feel from within. uplifted, refreshed, and connected to yourself. That emotional spark is what makes Vivid Red so special. It reminds you that beauty is not something that fades, it evolves. And every time you choose this shade, you choose a version of yourself that is bold, expressive, and full of life, no matter what age you are. Dark purple is one of those colors that carries a quiet power, the kind that doesn't shout for attention, but still captures every eye in the room. It has a richness that feels deep, warm, and comforting, almost like a soft blanket of mystery wrapped around you. When you choose to wear dark purple, you're not just choosing a color. You're choosing a sense of elegance that feels timeless. It gives you presence without overwhelming your natural beauty. Even if you're someone who normally sticks to softer tones, dark purple has a way of inviting you in gently. It highlights your skin in a flattering way, makes your hair look more vibrant, and adds a touch of sophistication that feels almost effortless. Many women find that as they grow older and their preferences change, they naturally shift toward colors that feel grounded yet graceful. And dark purple fits that space perfectly. Whether it's a sweater, a scarf, or a dress, this shade brings out a calm confidence that feels mature and beautifully settled. There's something about its depth that makes you feel composed, like you're holding your own story with pride. It doesn't try to make you look younger or louder. It simply brings out the best version of who you already are. Dark purple also carries a sense of emotional warmth. It feels steady and reassuring, almost like a reminder that you've lived through so much and grown wiser with each step. Wearing it can feel like giving yourself permission to stand tall without saying a word. It blends beautifully with silvers, soft creams, or even charcoal tones, making it easy to add into your wardrobe without feeling like you're trying too hard. And when you look in the mirror, you may notice how it softens your features while making your overall presence feel more defined. It has a natural way of adding dimension to your appearance, which is why so many women over 50 find themselves drawn to it. It respects your age while enhancing your beauty. There is no harshness to it. Instead, it brings balance and harmony. Dark purple also carries a quiet kind of charm that works for both casual days and more dressed up moments. It feels refined without being strict, stylish without being bold, and expressive without being loud. Most importantly, it allows you to feel like yourself, but a little more polished, a little more radiant, and a little more aware of your own inner strength. When you choose this color, you're not trying to impress anyone. You're simply embracing the shade that aligns with your grace, your experience, and your sense of self. That's why dark purple never goes out of style. It grows with you, compliments you, and gently reminds you that beauty doesn't fade with age. It becomes deeper, richer, and more meaningful, just like the color itself. Bold greens and other edgy hair colors can completely transform the way a woman looks after 50, especially if she feels like her style has started blending into the background or no longer reflects the confidence she carries inside. Many women assume bold shades are only for younger people, but the truth is that colors like emerald green, moss green, smoky teal, or even soft olive tones can create a striking contrast against mature skin, bringing out the eyes, adding brightness to the face, and giving the entire hairstyle a fresh and modern personality. These shades work beautifully on short hair, pixies, bobs, and even long layers, and they create a sense of vitality without feeling childish or overwhelming. The key is choosing a green tone that complements your undertone and blends naturally with your base color. Lighter greens look soft and elegant on silver or blonde hair, while richer greens bring depth to brunettes and darker shades. Edgy colors aren't just about being loud. They are about choosing something that feels expressive, graceful, and intentional. When applied correctly, these tones make the hair appear fuller, glossier, and more dimensional, helping lift the features and soften fine lines around the face. For women who feel stuck in repetitive browns or faded shades, adding a touch of green can be the reset they didn't know they needed. It sends a message, not only to the world, but also to the woman herself, that beauty doesn't fade with age. It evolves, strengthens, and becomes more personal. Bold greens allow mature women to step into a space where they can explore their individuality again, try something new, and feel proud of how their hair expresses their personality. This shift in color can also inspire a refreshed wardrobe, different makeup choices, and a renewed sense of confidence, creating a full circle transformation. Edgy colors don't require a full head commitment either. A few green accents, hidden underlayers, soft balayage touches, or streaks around the face can deliver a youthful pop without overpowering the overall look. Styled with sleek lines or soft waves, the green reflects the light beautifully, bringing movement and energy to the hair. Many women who try these shades say they feel unexpectedly empowered, as if they discovered a side of themselves they had forgotten existed. Bold, adventurous, and elegant all at once. Even if someone has never tried a creative color before, green offers a balanced blend of softness and edge, making it the perfect entry into modern expressive hair color. Whether it's a subtle olive sheen or a deep emerald statement, these tones create a look that feels fresh, polished, and gracefully daring, giving mature women a way to celebrate their beauty in a way that feels exciting, meaningful, and entirely their own. 3 beautiful, flattering alternatives that lift and soften. When your haircut starts making your face look heavier, sharper, or more tired than you actually feel, it's a sign you need styles that bring softness, lightness, and a natural lift back into your features. And there are 3 beautiful options that do this effortlessly without requiring dramatic change or complicated maintenance. The first flattering alternative is a soft, layered bob, which gently frames the face instead of cutting harshly across it. These layers remove bulk from the sides, add movement around the cheeks, and help your features look more lifted, especially around the jaw and eyes, making the overall look feel youthful and refreshing. Because the layers are subtle and blended, this version of the bob doesn't overwhelm your face or make it look wider. It simply opens everything up and creates a graceful shape that flatters women of all ages, especially those who feel that their current bob adds weight or stiffness. This second option is a shoulder-length cut with feathered ends, which is perfect if you want something feminine, soft, and flowy without losing too much length. The slight feathering at the ends makes the hair fall beautifully around the neck and collarbone, giving your overall look a smoother and more delicate finish. This haircut also creates a natural lift because the light texture at the bottom prevents the hair from dragging your face downward, and instead adds just enough movement to keep the style lively and balanced. It's an especially good choice for women whose current straight cut styles feel heavy or shapeless, because the feathering instantly brings back dimension and softness. The third alternative is a long, layered pixie, a modern and elegant style that combines the ease of short hair with the softness of longer pieces. It gives you a lighter, breezier feel around the neck, while keeping length in the right places to flatter the cheekbones, jawline, and eyes. This type of pixie never looks harsh or boxy, because the layers are designed to flow gently, adding a natural lift at the crown and preventing the face from appearing too sharp or too round. So it's perfect for women who want a rejuvenating, stylish change that feels confident yet completely wearable. Together, these 3 cuts, soft layered bobs, feathered shoulder-length styles, and long layered pieces, focus on enhancing your natural beauty by creating movement, balancing your features, and removing the heaviness that often makes a haircut feel outdated or unflattering. They don't rely on dramatic transformations or high-maintenance routines. Instead, they work with your face shape, texture, and lifestyle, giving you a look that feels light, soft, and uplifting every single day. And the best part is that each of these alternatives brings back that sense of ease and confidence, where you look in the mirror and finally see a version of yourself that feels fresh, youthful, and authentically beautiful, without feeling forced or overly styled.